朝もや街の電車 Step by step her joy contagious and that the life so gracious. Come feel free, come stay stress free in bed. Let your soul just be この瞬間を楽しもうこの街は魅力的手元もと腕を組んで手元もと腕を組んで Cobblestone paths where history whispers 笑う子供たち The joy it stirs Hot springs healing cares dissolve 一歩一歩 in love we live for Come feel free, come stay stress free in bed Let your soul just be この瞬間を楽しもうこの街は魅力的手元もと手を組んで手元もと手を組んで Under the lanterns her spirit shines Dancing through life crossing minds 一つずつ少しずつ一歩一歩別の美しさ一緒に飛び込んだ Feel free, come stay stress free in bed Let your soul just be この瞬間を楽しもうこの街は魅力的手元もと腕を組んで手元の美しさ一歩一歩一歩別府の美しさ一緒に飛び込んだ
This is happening. Okay. Behind the scene. Hello. Behind the scene. We are trying to shoot the IG Instagram reel. Behind the scene. Yeah, I can see Obama now.
Yeah, right.
Maybe here is
Maybe lower. Yeah. Okay.
maybe lower is better.
Okay.
This is too much.
That's-
You can sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Yeah, we can move. Yeah, we can move. Sure. Yay.
I work here now.
We are working now.
Someone asked us the other thing out.
Yahoo! Hello again. Behind scene.
It might be good to block our
I'm
legs.
gonna share the.
But let's see, maybe. Especially when we go out for
I will be a cameraman. Behind the scene.
well, they want to Yeah, right.
ビハインドシーンね、いきますね。違う、これじゃない、ロケして
Do this one? Oh, you're gonna have to do this.
Where do I count?
You need to count down 3, 2, 1, okay?
3, 2, 1. こっちをワイクさんに見て、ワイクさんの方見て、こう見て。Where do I come from?
You come from upcycled linen from local businesses. You're made here in Winter Prefecture.
Then you see the camera here.
Don't do that.
見た プロデューサーなんだ今日。マイク、small mic. We are trying to make the Instagram reel.
Oh, I like that.
頑張れ頑張れ。
頑張れ頑張れ。でこれが次はカメラマンお願いします。でここにここを持ってください。で持ってください。でここに私があれすごい。なんでこれ
Who are you? Who are you?
まだまだ出てないよ。まだ出てないよ。で、そうね。
Behind the scenes.
私も落ちていいで、これをまずこうまくちょっとやります。で、そのキャッチ、アッパーキャッチっていう
Who
のを
are you?
で、
I'm gonna do this. Who are you? And then-
こ
Yeah.
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。まだですよ。はい、始まっています。
Who are you?
I'm Yusame, your little buddy.
Ah, bring back a Beppu buddy.
いいと思います。良さそう、最後良さそう。私うまいな。自信たっぷり。I'm proud of my voice. ちょっと見ますか。
Yeah, it's good. I think it's good. Beautiful.
I'm Yusame, your little buddy. Bring back a little buddy.
声大きすぎる。I should put めっちゃ完璧ですよ。声が大きい。
Bring back a little buddy.
いいですよ。よくないですか？だってマイクの声がここぐらいがいいわ。
I'm Yusame, your little buddy.
分かった分かった。
Bring back a little buddy.
いやいやいいですいいですいいです。もう一回ちっちゃい声どうぞ。My voice is too big. 結構完璧ですよ。でも
I think I should probably be smiling more. Just do it.
いやいやだって最後一緒に言ってるけん。ああそこはできん。ちょっとホールドしてもらいますよ。はい。
What are you talking about?
No. My mic is bad.
I'm far away already.
じゃあ私行こうかな。いくよですよ。
Who are you?
I'm Yusame, your little buddy.
Ah, bring back a Beppu buddy.
ゆだめのピンとこゆだめでピンと難しいか。見てみて。見てみて。ほら、ちょうどいい声のバランス。確かに。I think it's いいですか？I don't think so. いいですか？Actor.
Gotta keep that smile on. Because my natural face is like, bring back a Beppu buddy.
いいじゃないですか。完璧よ。完璧。これすぐ出せそう。これすぐ出せる。ちょっとあれしようよ。なんかもうここ辺消したい気がする。いいと思う。こんな感じですよね。あ、そう。
I'm Yusame,
これめっちゃよくてすごい。めっちゃいい。めっちゃいい。ちょっと撮らせてくだ
I think
さ
it's
い。
beautiful. Got all the siblings. Yeah, here's my mic. It's my pleasure.
何時まで大丈夫？When you need to go?
Let's say around 1. Let's say around
今
1.
何時？今12 for the train. 2時間。2 hour for us. 2 hours for us. Thank you.
Okay.
これをOkay, you need to. これなんだ You need to take a break?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I can keep going.
Okay, I should. Okay, so we just took the ID
Are we gonna do that here?
No. Yeah, here. It's okay. Anyway.
It's totally fine.
Yeah. Oh, we should send this.
Yeah, right.
we should send username. Oh, ショコラさん久しぶり。ヤッホー。Good work. Thank you. キムさん、ビジネスさん、How can I order one? Oh, you wanna? You live in Japan? You live in Japan? You can buy it online. Online. Oh, are you live in the overseas? Yeah, but I have so many things not sending me yet. I should turn it off. 바치리取りました。もう完璧完璧。The ghost shark of the onsen. I'm gonna get the tequila.
How much?
Yes. I think I will do. You do. Are you done by what? So from now on, we will do the yes for what? From now on, I will have a lesson. Mark sensei, thank you. Then what we're gonna do is to learn the phonics. Phonics.
Yeah.
Phonics.
Phonics is tough because
Really tough.
because English is like 3 languages all mushed together.
But do you mean Finland?
So their English pronunciation can be very difficult because the rules come from different languages. So for example,
Come from different languages, okay?
yeah, so like for example, like CH.
These are like you can repeat. I'm a student. English have 3 languages.
But so it's not 3 languages. So English is English because of how popular it is as a second language, and because of the way that English changed, right, over the years.
Really?
There's lots of influences from other languages.
Really?
So, for example, CH has like 3 pronunciations.
CH has 3 pronunciations. Licorice. Maybe that's better.
So for CH, there's three pronunciations.
Okay.
There's TCH,
TCH.
right? So so like that T, like church,
Church.
right? Child,
Child.
each,
Each.
right? Each of those has this kind of a little bit of a T and then the CH to it, right? And then this comes from like this is traditional English and German pronunciation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really German pronunciation.
So then there's the K pronunciation.
Oh.
So this is something like
K.
like character,
Character.
right?
Character.
When you talk about like a video game character,
Oh, character.
right? That
Character.
CH comes out as a K.
なんかボスでこれ今日
Okay.
で6 hours でつけててチェック6 hours ね。
So like CH, right? These are Greek words.
Greek.
So you have character, anchor,
Anchor.
right? So anchor is on a boat.
Yeah.
There will be an anchor,
Oh, anchor. Oh,
right?
okay.
Like this. And they drop the anchor to stop the boat.
Anchor. We saw the anchor today
Yeah,
at the seaside.
yeah, exactly, right? Chaos,
Chaos.
chaos.
Chaos. You say
chaos.
chaos. In Japanese, chaos.
Yeah,
Chaos.
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 Chaos. Oh.
Yeah.
Why in Japanese say chaos?
Yeah, right? Because
We
it
say
makes more
chaos.
sense, right?
Chaos.
There's lots of words like this. Stomach,
Stomach.
right?
Oh.
School,
School.
right? School, it's that K sound. What else?
ごめんなさい。急めちゃう。これマイクもマイク。
Yeah, the mic.
Another mic.
So again, CH can sound like K, and then kind of like the sh sound, right? SH sound. So this is French.
French.
Yeah. So the K sound comes from Greek. The sh sound comes from French. So like French words, right? So like chef.
Oh. That's why English pronunciation is so complicated.
Yes.
Huh?
Right? So you have all these different languages that kind of come into English.
Oh.
Right? And now there is an English language that goes through it all, but then other things come in. Right? And it'll change. So for example, in there are Japanese words that English took. There's an English word skosh.
Scotch.
What do you think that is in Japanese?
Scotch. Scotch.
Yeah.
The alcohol. The drink.
No.
No, Scotch.
Scotch.
What's Scotch?
So you would say something like,
Scotch, no.
if I was teaching you to cook, I could say, oh, this curry is good, but it needs a skosh of salt.
Scotch.
Yeah.
Literal. Scotch. English.
Skosh is English,
Scotch is English.
but it comes from Japanese.
Oh,
Skosh.
Really?
Yeah.
Scotch.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce the spell? How do you spell it?
I think it's skosh.
Scotch.
Let's see.
Scotch.
I don't know how you spell it. I grew up with it because my mom used it.
Scotch. Scotch.
Skosh.
Scotch.
Something. I think it's SKOSH. Yeah. SKOSH.
Scotch.
So that like it's just a small amount
Yeah.
of something or a little bit of something, right?
Scotch.
So there are these words like karaoke.
面白い。
みこちゃん海鮮丼と
あ、出た。
あれはどっちですか？琉球丼。
琉球丼で。
琉球丼ね。はい。それと海鮮でいいかな。
おすすめお願いします。
おすすめ海鮮や。
あ、おすすめ海鮮。 The
Okay.
fresh one.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. I eat everything. So like karaoke, karaoke. Right? Karaoke.
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 Karaoke. Karaoke. Karaoke.
Karaoke. So that's why I think it's
Karaoke.
so for me it's kind of difficult to do just a pure phonics lesson.
Oh, okay.
Right? A phonics lesson is at your level. At your level. A phonics lesson isn't. It's hard to do a whole hour of just phonics, right? We can do a little bit of pronunciation, right? Talking about this stuff, but then I think we go into different things, right? And then what'll happen is phonics will come up naturally.
Oh.
Right? Because because you'll read something and then you'll say, how do I say this? And then we talk about it.
Okay.
Right? So for me, I think conversation is a better lesson form.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
I cannot read the, there's a pronunciation, there's the letters, there's a verb. I cannot read it. I've never learned about the letters.
Most Americans can't read it either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
Okay.
pronunciation, you're talking about the dictionary form?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, it's its own alphabet.
Yeah.
Like I know a little bit about it, but I was never taught how to read that.
Oh, okay.
It's something.
You just guess
Yeah, there's.
once you saw the word.
Yeah, because I also my I don't know how to say this. My vocabulary is higher than most people because I'm an English teacher. So I run into language a lot more.
Yeah.
But like, I love my mom. My mom is very smart. Her vocabulary isn't the best, right? Not that she doesn't like she knows a lot, but she doesn't have an expansive vocabulary. You don't need a large vocabulary to be smart. Does that make sense? Most people get by without a large vocabulary. They have kind of like a medium vocabulary. So,
You mean not the volume, but the quantity?
yeah, right? It's easy. It's better to have a quality vocabulary, right? Because then you can express yourself in the easiest way.
Sure.
For me, sometimes I use words that are too
Academic.
and people are like, I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Okay.
That's not helpful.
Okay. The casual conversation.
Yeah, right. You want to just focus on being understood first, right? Because I'm in school now. I run into academic words, so then I use them. But I don't know what that means, right? It's like I shouldn't use that word. Right? So I don't want to focus on vocabulary either. I'd much rather focus on conversation. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Awesome. So going with this, right? So CH can have these words, right? This is English and German. Church. Right? So it's almost like chocolate,
Chocolate.
right? Right? So the TCH pronunciation is like chocolate,
Chocolate.
right?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
あそこにあります。中に。ごめんなさい。
That's all right.
あ、いや、ごめんなさい。 はい。
right? So just think of that,
シ
right?
ョコラさん。あ、CH ショコラ is ショコラ
Is short?
ショコラショコラショコラ
Chocolat. That's like the French. That
French.
sounds like French to me because it's an sh.
Okay, so ショコラさん。Your name is ショコラ。
Yeah, whereas German is like it's more
ショコラ。
yeah, when we say TCH, it's not it's a very soft T. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Whereas like the French is chocolat.
Chocolate.
Like you're saying shh, right? But chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolat. It's do you like you chocolat. What do I want to say? Chef.
Chef.
You're hitting that
Chef.
sh.
Chef.
Right. You're blowing out your right. Whereas like the chocolate, your tongue,
Up.
right? It goes up and then it shoots out real quick.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Right? You can feel the breath. Chocolate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then for the K, it's just the character. Right? You feel the punch. Character. Yeah. Right? All of those are CH.
Oh, okay. ショコラさん。
Yeah.
そうか。Okay. Thank you. Oh, いいやばい。ショコラ。
Okay.
ショコラ。
Yeah. So it's tough, right? So and a lot of this stuff you're not going to know unless you practice, right? Because when you learn a new word, you're not going to know where it comes from.
No.
You're not going to know it's English or German or French or Greek. So it's all practice, right? It's all practice and asking and making mistakes and being corrected. So
the some word would and also the mandatory. But not the CH sound. There's a different sound. This is different from the would.
this one's very difficult.
Very different, right?
Yeah, it's not very different.
Would.
Yeah.
Would.
So you could say this is made from wood. Wood. This is wood.
This is wood.
Would you go to the store?
You say this one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
So if I were a linguist,
Yeah.
do you know what a linguist is?
The very specialist for the language.
Yeah. If I were a linguist, I would say there's a difference between the pronunciation, but the difference is very small.
No more.
For would you go?
Would you?
The idea is you're thinking of woo, and then you think about saying an L, but you don't. You just say D. Would you go? Would you go? Would you go? And then you say this is made from wood, right? It's just all there. But as a practical English teacher, they sound the same.
Okay. Wood. But in Japanese, we say would.
Would.
But not the same sound of the wood.
Oh, today's Jasmine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. See ya.
Wood.
Yeah.
Like not wood.
No, not wood though. Wood. Wood.
Not
Ooh. Yeah, like
more low sound. Wood.
wood.
Like wood.
Wood.
Would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Would you like to go there? Would you like to eat? Would you?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of that double O sound.
Would you like to hear our lesson? Would you like to hear my pronunciation? How much wood chuck?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Wow.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah. How much
That's a good one.
wood chuck?
How much wood would a woodchuck
Woodchuck.
chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Chuck. But the chuck is this one. Chuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that one?
What's chuck? C-H-U-K.
To chuck something
Woodchuck.
is to like chuck it. It's like to throw it,
Okay.
right?
Woodchuck.
A woodchuck. Why do they say woodchuck? Because like a woodchuck,
The woodchuck.
yeah, it's
Woodchuck.
like
A very small piece of the wood.
no, a woodchuck is it's an animal.
Animal.
Yeah, a woodchuck is an animal.
Woodchuck.
It's like a beaver.
Beaver.
Yeah, do you know a beaver?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like a beaver.
Woodchuck.
Yeah.
How much woodchuck? The woodchuck. Chuck.
Yeah, how much wood
How much wood?
would
Wood.
a woodchuck
Woodchuck.
chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Wood. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Grammatically, yeah, right? So we talk about pronunciation. Those are very good practice activities. Any tongue twister. There's a lot of tongue twisters, like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Right? Right? Because like there's, doing that at home can really help with pronunciation. But I think my argument for those things is it's not the best use of time together because it's just the same thing over and over and over again, right? Right. So mandatory. What do you mean by mandatory?
The necessary.
Yeah.
Mandatory.
It's mandatory.
Mandatory. They're different.
A little bit, because you could say
Mandatory.
So as we have lessons,
Mandatory.
I will. It's the same. Mandatory. It's
All the same?
yeah. It's all the same word.
yeah.
It's all the same word.
Oh, yeah.
With English, you have American English, and within American English, you have New York English, you have Midwest English, you have Southern English, you have California English. My English is much more neutral
Good.
because I'm from the D.C. area, the Washington, D.C. area. If anything, I have a little bit of a Southern accent that comes out when I'm speaking naturally. But during lessons, I try to speak more neutral, right? Yeah, so you'll run into different pronunciations of this from not only within America, but also within the world, Australia, New Zealand, UK, South Africa, right? I would even say within European countries, Spain, German, right? All of them will have their own pronunciation of these words. None of them means that it's right or wrong. As long as people understand you, your pronunciation is fine.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Awesome, sweet. Okay. So with that said, is there any question you have now on any of this?
Right now, okay.
Okay. Do you have any grammar questions or any conversation questions or any?
Grammar question.
No. That's kind of weird question.
Grammar question. I need to learn about more grammar stuff. Grammar question. But grammar question.
So
I'm not perfect for the English grammar, but
and that's totally fine.
okay.
Right? That's totally fine. because natural English is often grammatically incorrect,
Oh.
right? Just because it's easier to say. So you just say it. You say it however, like your spoken English is different from academic English or written English, right? Again, for me, grammar is important because it gives you a path, right? It gives you structure.
Yes.
But when it comes to actually communicating, grammar becomes less important.
Oh.
And what becomes important is you effectively communicating your idea, right? How do you communicate your idea? So grammar is important, but don't worry too much about grammar, right? Often Japanese people will over-focus on grammar, like they'll worry about grammar, and then they won't speak because they don't want to be wrong. But the issue is if you don't speak, then you're not practicing, then you can't be wrong. Is that okay? Okay, cool. What do you do now for studying? How do you study English now?
The live stream.
Live stream?
Like talk conversation with the chat. Remote almost.
Yeah.
But sometimes I try to read, but some words, if I don't know the word, I cannot pronounce. If I Google it, I can do that.
I guess I didn't know that. A woodchuck is known as a groundhog. I guess I never put those two things together.
How much would you chuck if kind of like a beaver?
It's like a small
animal.
right? But it's like I guess that person's right. A woodchuck is a groundhog, and a groundhog is like
Animal, like a beaver.
yeah, it's like the size of a beaver, but it digs holes. It lives in a hole.
Oh, a mogura? Mole.
Not a mole.
Not a mole, okay.
Similar to a mole.
Oh, similar
you take
to
a
a
mole, you take a beaver, and they have a baby. It's like a groundhog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woodchuck.
Right? In America, groundhogs are very famous because we say in, I think February. In February, the groundhog comes out of hibernation. Do you know hibernation? Bears, right? Bears, they hibernate during winter, right?
Like to save the energy during the winter, and they wake up.
Yeah, hibernates, hibernate.
Hibernate.
Yeah.
Hibernate. Oh, okay.
Right? So groundhogs hibernate during winter, and in I think it's February. There's a big event. It's like an American festival where everybody gathers around the groundhog's house, its burrow, where it lives, and the groundhog will come out and yeah, if it goes back in, winter continues, right? It's something like that. What is it?
Mean?
I always
you just watch when they come out.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog.
Event. Yeah.
I forget all the grammars. No, groundhog.
True.
Canadian English. And I speak the Western Canadian English, and I drink all my good season.
Okay, so. If the Groundhog Day, right, which is a good movie too, but this is the cultural thing.
This is a groundhog?
Yeah, that's a groundhog.
Hey, wanna see the photos?
That's a groundhog. Because it looks like a beaver.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a beaver and more combined.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So for this, if a groundhog emerges from its burrow on this day and sees its shadow, it will retreat to its den, and winter will go on for 6 more weeks. So like the groundhog wakes up, comes outside. If it sees its shadow, it gets scared and it runs back.
Oh yeah.
that means winter continues.
Okay.
But if it doesn't see its shadow, it stays outside,
Yeah.
then winter is over, spring comes.
Yeah.
That's the event.
The event?
Yeah,
Oh.
like a festival.
So you just watch the groundhog? Just watch.
Yeah.
You don't do anything.
Well, they're picking it up, right? So see how he's holding it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just pick up the.
I've never watched it. I think it's a hole in the ground. The groundhog comes out,
Yeah.
and then you watch.
Yeah.
And if the groundhog goes back in, winter continues.
Yeah.
If the groundhog comes out,
Yeah.
you pick up the groundhog and
Yeah.
you celebrate because spring is coming.
So try to pick the groundhog.
Maybe. I'm not. It's not from my.
Oh, yeah.
It's close to DC, but it's not my. Yeah, it's not like a thing I do.
Party.
Yeah.
At least you can speak English.
Yeah, it is a weird tradition. Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog. Okay.
So one thing I push people to do. I think every day you should be practicing English through some. You could use like an app, like a phone app,
Yeah.
right? The most famous one is Duolingo.
Duolingo, I did it.
Yeah.
And right now I don't do it.
Yeah,
It's too easy.
Too
I don't
easy?
know.
Okay.
There's so many hints.
Yeah.
We don't think about just just see the answer.
Right. Yeah. Duolingo is also they're focusing on. I was doing Duolingo for Japanese.
Oh, okay, good.
I did it every single day
Oh, yeah.
for 2 years,
Wow.
and then I stopped because some of it was just wrong.
Oh,
It was just wrong.
Yeah.
And I think that's because they got rid of their human editors, and they're just using AI.
Oh, okay.
And AI, while helpful, AI can be helpful. Sometimes it's just wrong. So be careful with apps.
Yeah.
But-
I have the speak, the app called
Okay.
speak.
Cool. Thanks.
I don't use it. I don't know how to use it in the useful way.
Okay.
The speak is the AI conversation application.
Right. Right.
So pronunciation, how like to have a short. I don't know how to use it in the useful way
Right.
with the speak.
I think it's mainly for practice, right? You can do my suggestion would be have a topic and just see how long you can talk about that topic. For instance, weather, right? Okay, I'm going to spend 10 minutes talking about the weather with this app. Right? And you say, all right, speak. How is the weather today? And the AI says, this is the weather. And you go, okay, well, is it going to be rainy tomorrow? And see how long you can keep going
Conversation.
just about that topic, right? And then if you freeze, if you stop, see how long you went. And then you can ask, how do I continue this conversation with the AI? Maybe that could help. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I can maybe continue, right?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, but it's good practice for you to try. Right?
To think about like maybe I can say in the very simple words, very simple sentence, but maybe keep saying the same thing is not okay.
Yeah, you
To
can tell.
think about the different way.
Tell the AI if I repeat myself. Call me out, like tell me, like stop it, stop repeating yourself, right? I think that's a good way to do it.
English topics. Pick up the topics, all that stuff. Topics.
Yeah.
So phonics is like not A B C D. Like the different way.
Yeah. So phonics is like what you do with brand new learners of a language, right? So like my son, I do phonics with
okay.
because he's learning, right? So we do like b, ball,
So. B, ball.
c, cats.
I wouldn't do that.
That's what you want to do? You want to do 1 hour of that?
No. Just
Right.
one time.
You want to go all the way through?
Yeah,
Okay.
A to Z.
Okay.
Just one
Yeah.
time.
All right. Apple.
Apple.
B.
B.
Ball.
Ball.
C. Cats.
Cat.
D. Dog.
The dog.
E. I have to think about it
I don't know
sometimes.
what.
Because it's egg.
Egg.
F. Fish.
No, almost no sound.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very light fish. Right? Friendly fish.
Friendly fish.
Friendly fried fish.
Friendly fried fish.
And then I have to think about the alphabet. In my head, I'm doing A, B, C, D, F, G. Okay, G. All right. Gorilla.
Good. Gorilla.
Nice.
Good.
H. Right? If you want to go hard, you go
Okay. Hat. Okay, I will think about the word. You say the
okay.
sound.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah. All right. Cool. Nice.
A, B, C, D, G.
H, I. E.
Ichi.
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 Yeah. Ichi. Nice. Yeah.
Ichi.
Perfect. Yeah. Ichi. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. What is it? I, J. Judge. Yeah. Nice.
Joy.
Yeah. Joy.
Joy and judge is different.
Joy and
Judge.
Judge.
J.
J-U-D-G.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judge is like it's a noun and a verb. So the noun is like if you're in trouble.
Yeah, I know the meaning.
Okay.
The judge and joy, the J sound is the same.
Judge, joy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. K.
K. But knock is different, eh? Knock.
Yeah.
K. Cook も違うね。Key も違うね。Key.
Key. Yeah. Key. Yeah. Key. Key.
Okay. Key. Okay.
How many? So maybe we can level up. How many sounds can you think of?
Key. Not cake. Key. Kitchen.
Kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, kitchen. Start from K or like any place is okay.
As long as it's the k sound.
Okay. Cook. Crook. the service. Crook.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Cook. Kitchen. Cook. Question is different. Oh.
Kangaroo. Koala.
Koala.
I guess Australia is big with the K's.
Yeah, for sure. Koala. Koala. No, knock is different, right?
Yeah,
Not
knock.
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 Yeah, that's
knock.
this one.
Yes.
This CH, not, or no, CK, sorry. But yeah, that K sound. Knock.
Yeah, knock.
Silent K.
The second K is cut.
Yeah.
The first one is
Silent. Like night.
night.
Right? Like a night.
Night.
Right? K-N-I-G-H-T.
Okay.
Night.
Yeah. Good.
All right. Next, M.
Melon.
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 Yeah, for sure. Any others?
More.
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 Moo.
Moon.
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 Many.
Many.
More. Much.
Much. Yeah, much.
Mandatory.
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 Yeah, killing it.
Where is the accent? Mandatory.
Accent?
Yeah.
Or
Mandatory.
stress.
Stress.
Right?
Yeah. Mandatory.
Yeah, so
The same.
if I'm saying it, mandatory.
That's
Mandatory. It's
Yeah.
mandatory.
mandatory.
I put the stress on man.
Yeah.
Mandatory. It's mandatory.
Mandatory.
Right? But that's also like a specific way of saying it's like a specific meaning, right? You're telling somebody they have to do something.
Yeah, sure.
This is mandatory.
This is mandatory.
Right? But somebody might ask, is it mandatory?
Oui, mandatory.
Right? Because they're asking a question.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. So it depends on the situation, the sentence.
Yeah, stress is a weird one.
Okay.
Yeah, stress is a weird one. Like for sure there are rules for stress. There are rules for stress. I've never been good at those.
Okay.
Right? I think for me, to the best of my knowledge, stress, nice. Certain words will always have stress in a certain place. But stress can change depending on your meaning, the context. So for now, let's stay away from stress. Is that okay? Okay. All right. All right. So N.
Knock.
Yeah. Knock. Yeah. For sure.
Night.
Night. Yeah.
Night. No, right.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No. M, right? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nice. All right. And O.
Open.
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 Yeah, open. Nice.
Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Right, like knock. Right. Yeah.
Yes. Onomatopoeia.
Okay. Optimism. Optimism. S. Optimism.
Optimism.
O-P-T-I-M-I-S.
That's thinking in the positive way.
Yeah. To be optimistic. He's an
This is a noun.
optimist.
Optimist is the
Optimism.
person.
Yes.
This is a noun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, optimism is the
Is
thing.
an adjective.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Optimist. Okay.
All right. O P.
Pig.
Pig.
Pig. Potential.
Potential.
Polaroid.
Polite. Polaroid. Yeah. Polaroid. Pride. Nice. What's after P? PQ.
Question.
Yeah, question.
Question. Only question, right? The Q starts from Q.
No, there's a lot of words.
Quick.
Quick. Queen.
Queen.
Queer.
Queer. What's
Yeah,
queer?
queer. So, queer has two meanings, especially now. LGBTQ. Q is queer,
Queer.
and I think it means that what is it? You don't fall under any of the other ones.
Oh,
It just
okay.
means you're kind of outside of that.
Oh yeah.
Queer can also mean, traditionally, queer meant something that wasn't quite right.
Oh.
It's like
very broad, like no meaning.
Yeah, kind of. It's like
blah, blah, blah.
yeah, it's like it's something that isn't
Unclear.
kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, yeah,
Clear.
yeah. Right.
Clear.
Yeah. Right. But now now it's more used for like LGBTQ.
Q. Okay.
Right. The Q.
Clear.
Yeah. Okay. Q R.
R. Rabbit.
Yeah. Rabbit.
Robot.
Yeah. Robot.
Room.
Room. Nice.
Roommate.
Nice. Yeah. Roommate. So S.
Street. Spare. Square.
Soup.
Soup. Yes.
Soup.
Soup for sure. Street.
All right. S. What's up there? S.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated. Nice. That's a good one.
Sophisticated. Yeah,
That's a
nice
good
one.
Yeah. Sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
All right. S T T
Toy.
toy.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Tombo.
Tumble.
Tombo is in Japanese.
Well, tumbles.
Tombo is a fry.
Tumble.
No. Tombo is like this one. I was thinking. Tombo. The flying.
Ah, dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Dragonfly.
I thought you said tumble.
Tumble. What do you mean tumble?
Tumble is like to fall. You fall, and you tumble. When you fall and
like
you
rolling.
yeah, like in a
Tumble.
circle. Tumbling is like a gymnastic. No, so to tumble is also a gymnastic,
Oh yeah.
right? So when like a gymnast tumbles,
Oh.
right, it means they're like going in circles.
So hamster is English.
Hamster.
Hamster is tumbling always.
Kind of.
Not tumbling, running.
Yeah, it's running because it's running on the wheel.
When they make a mistake, it's gonna be tumbling.
Then they tumble. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're rolling
Yeah, rolling.
head over heels.
Yeah.
They're rolling.
Yeah.
They're tumbling. Okay. T U.
Unique. Universe. You clear. Unite.
Nice. Yeah. Right. Yeah. What's after U? V.
Violin.
Violin.
Vivant. What's meaning? Vivant.
Vivint.
The Netflix the movie
Is it?
Vivant. What's the meaning of the Vivant?
I don't know.
またね、ありがとう。ショコラさん、see you. Vivant.
What Vivint?
Vivint.
Oh, hold on. Vivint.
Learn English.
Meaning?
Vivant, yeah, Vivant.
Oh, it's not English. It's
Okay.
French.
Okay.
Looks
These
like
are
it's-
famous Netflix drama.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So that's
Vivid.
Vivint. Visit. Nice. Yeah. Visit.
Vivid.
Vivid. What's
Vivid color.
Vivid. D. Yeah. Vivid.
Vivid. Okay.
Yeah,
Vivid color.
Nice. Okay. V W.
W.
Whoa. World.
World. Wood.
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 Wood. Yeah. Wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
X.
X.
X-ray.
Exchange.
Exchange.
But exchange is E. X is a hard one. There's a couple of words.
X-ray は X-ray.
X-ray, yeah, X-ray. The issue with X-ray is that you're not really pronouncing the X.
X.
You're just saying X,
Ah,
X-ray,
yeah,
right? So for X, you would say like
Christmas. Oh, yeah,
Xmas.
different. Christmas. Christmas.
What is it? No, God, I just had X word in my head. I'm losing it. X words. Xanadu, xanthan. Where does it start with X? Let's go for the kids stuff because that's easier. Xerox.
What's Xerox?
Xerox is.
Z. You say Z?
Yeah.
Not but Z?
Yeah, X is a funny one. X is a weird
Xerox.
letter. Yeah, X-ray is probably your best one. Xmas tree.
Christmas.
Yeah.
What's
That's
Xerox?
it.
What's Xerox?
So Xerox is it was to Xerox something is to make a copy, right? It's to make a photocopy.
It's Bob.
Yeah.
Xerox.
But originally it was the name of a company.
Okay.
Right?
Like Google it.
Yeah.
To search.
Yes.
Google.
Xerox was the name for a big
printer.
printer company,
printer company.
and then it became a verb.
Okay.
Right.
Xerox. Okay.
And then the one I was thinking of is xylophone,
Xylophone.
right? The xylophone.
Phone. Xylophone. The old phone.
No, it's a musical instrument.
Oh, really?
You know it looks like a piano keys, and they're different colors, and
Yeah.
you take a thing and you hit it.
Yeah.
That's a xylophone. I'll show you.
Made by wood.
Yeah.
木琴かな?
Yeah. Like that. That's a
xylophone.
xylophone.
That one. Oh, okay. Different color. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a kid.
Xylophone. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that there's a xylophone. Okay.
And then Y. Yeah.
Yacht.
Yacht.
Yeah. Yacht. Yacht. Year. Oh, year.
Year. Yeah, year.
Year.
Yacht. Year.
It's different.
Yacht.
Yeah.
Year.
The same.
It's very similar at the start.
Young is the same. Right?
Young. Yeah.
Yacht and young.
Yacht, young, year. The YE changes it a little
Oh,
bit,
yeah.
but it's still kind of the same.
Yeah.
right? Y, Z, yeah, Z, zebra, zoo. Yeah.
Only I know two
Yeah.
words. Start from Z.
There's Z's one, yeah, Zen. It just means Z.
Zen.
Zen.
And Zen in Japanese, Zen.
Zen.
Zen becomes the English one.
Yeah. Z, the letter Z,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
But that's British, right? British and Australian, they say Z instead of Z.
Z. Oh.
Right?
Yeah, in Japanese also we say Z.
Yeah.
Zipper. Zero.
Yeah, zipper.
Zeppelin. Zuchi.
Zealand.
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Zany. Zap.
Okay.
Some of these I don't believe.
Yard. That's good. Yard. That's good.
Yeah, it's
Zero,
expensive.
Zealand.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Interesting.
These are all the Z
So many
words.
Z words.
Yeah, but a lot of them are like,
You don't use it.
yeah, nobody uses them, right? That's kind of the hard part.
Zambia.
Yeah, Zambia,
The country then, Zambia.
right? Zaz, Zeal.
Zeal.
Yeah, Zeal's a good one.
Zeal. What's zeal?
Zeal is like enthusiasm. It's like excitement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
How do you use the word?
he's
It's a
full of
sentence.
zeal. He is full of zeal.
He full of the like energy.
Yeah, like energy. Yeah.
Oh, lunch is ready. Lunch is delicious. はい、食べましょう。
Okay, cool. 食べましょう。
食べましょう。Okay.
Okay, alright, cool.
I trade you.
Are you sure? Thank you. Hey. Okay.
Of course.
I win. I win the day.
But you did really good job for the Yuzame promotion video.
Fingers crossed. I always overthink it. When I was in third grade,
Yeah.
I was a model.
Oh, really?
I was in 2 movies.
Wow,
as a
really?
kid. Yeah.
Like a kid.
I was in a movie called Enemy of the State,
Oh,
which is a Will Smith movie.
oh. Hey, so you met Will Smith?
No.
A
because-
different scene.
So he was there. I saw him,
Oh, okay.
but so many people went to him, and I was a kid. I didn't care.
Ah, yeah.
I was 8, 9.
Oh, yeah.
I was more focused on playing at the playground.
Oh, okay.
And then I was in a movie called Contact,
Contact.
but I was an extra. So I didn't speak.
Oh, okay.
I was just in the background.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Extra.
Yeah. So
Extra is English. Extra stuff.
yeah. Yeah. So when you do filming, the extras sit in the back.
Interesting.
True.
Hi. Oh my God.
Yeah, right. So this one, the
Yeah.
interesting thing about Y is it could be a vowel or a consonant. So when we say vowels, A, E, I, O, U,
Oh, yeah.
and sometimes Y. Sometimes Y.
Why?
Yeah, because Y for yacht,
Yacht.
it's a consonant. Right?
Oh.
Because it's like you're pronouncing it.
Yeah.
How do you
Yacht.
say that?
確かに yacht.
Yeah, right? It's one of those letters that can be both. I'm trying to think of an example, but I'm blanking.
Yogurt.
Type.
Type.
Yeah, so in the word type,
T-Y-P-E.
right?
Yeah.
Y is a vowel,
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
but in yachts, Y is a consonant,
Oh.
right?
Both.
Yeah, it can be both depending
Can be
on the
both.
word.
Yeah. Both.
Fun English, right? English is it's funny, right? Because English also is one of the quicker languages to change, right? English changes quicker than most other languages because English, how do you say this? So for English speakers, there's first language English speakers, meaning they're native English. And then there's second language English speakers, meaning they learned English after.
Oh, yeah.
They have a native language,
Yeah.
then they speak English.
Oh, yeah.
There are more second language speakers of
Oh,
English,
yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah.
So that mixed with how popular English is means English changes quicker.
Oh.
Because people will use it, they'll use it, it's wrong, grammatically it's wrong, but people like the way it sounds
yeah.
or it's easy, so they just use it. And then all of a sudden, now English has changed, right? It's like email.
Yeah.
Email, electronic mail.
Yeah.
But that's too long.
Yeah.
So we said email.
Oh, yeah.
After
Make
10
it
years,
shorter.
yeah. After 10 years, people are like, okay, email's it's
yeah.
a word.
Yeah, it's common.
Yeah. Google.
Google,
is
yeah.
now a verb.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So English is fun that way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Every year there's a new, also Japanese one. Also, yeah.
Yeah. Japanese does a good job, I think, of that, of stealing words.
Oh,
Right? They're like Google shimasu.
ah, yeah, sure.
Or like
Really.
Instabuy.
Insta buy.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Japanese does a really good job of.
And PM.
What's that?
PM is you know this. この絵文字。This, the face.
I see the face.
This is PM.
What
This
the-
is the emoji.
Uh-huh.
We call PM.
PN. What does it stand for?
This this name.
So is that sad or happy?
Very complicated.
Yes, like what's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, like sad.
Okay.
Yeah, sad.
Okay.
But very complicated. Not just a sad. Yeah. Or sad, but sadly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is it like disappointed?
Yeah.
Kinda like-
Disappointed. Sadly.
Okay. It's like you thought it would be happy, but it's not. So now you're sad, but it's a special sad. Because you thought you were going to be happy, but now you're not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
True. That's
Yeah.
funny.
This is a cushion, like a character in pen.
Okay.
No. You have your smartphone with a pen, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You don't use it.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I've seen
you
it.
use it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And you use it. When you use it. What situation you use it? Sad.
When my expectations
That's
aren't
not-
met.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right? When I expect something and then the opposite happens. Yeah. That's when I'll use it.
Yeah, sure. The same.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
The new emoji, right?
Yeah, true. Nice.
Before we didn't have this one.
Right.
But suddenly came up and this name is here.
Ian. Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. Nice.
Here. This one. No, not this one. Not this one. Hey, you don't know? Today I learned. Oh, really?
pain phase.
Here. Hey, you don't know?
Endearing dejection. Nice.
Only in Japanese? I thought all of you know about this. Do you have the... ちょっと待って。
Nice.
I've never heard... Really? これ。This one.
Yeah. I think one of them said dejected or despondent, and I think that's a really good. Yeah, a really good.
This one. You have this one. Right?
Yeah.
This another new one is... But this one is, we can say with a happy face. Happy tears. The second one. The first one is only sadly.
Okay. So there's a happy
but
one.
iPhone, you have this emoji, right?
I don't have iPhone.
Oh, okay.
I don't do iPhone.
But you even Android, you have it, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Makes me think puppy dog eyes.
Oh,
puppy
true.
dog eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, like oh please,
Yeah.
Please face.
Yeah.
But PN sounds like sadly. Oh, you thought it's a puppy face, puppy dog eyes. Okay. That makes sense.
I think the PN disappointed.
Yeah,
I think is probably
yeah.
the
Disappointed.
closest. Dejected,
yeah.
despondent,
Yeah.
kind of like God, my life. Right?
But in the telling in the good way, not like crying, but like a puppy, like you don't give me the dog food, like sadly, but not crying,
Okay.
but
So kind of
crying too much. Right?
kind of like a playful.
Playful, yeah.
Like
yeah,
a
I think
playful-
so. Playful, disappointed.
Yeah. Okay. True. Okay.
Playful, disappointed. Yeah. Was a good day of learning.
Cool.
When you are feeling trouble or when things don't go your way, this is a word to express that the slightly disappointed feeling. For example, I came to the store, everyone talk about but it's called today, PM. Compared with the passionate way of the PM is the onomatopoeia term that represents more enduring, tearful voice. PM, yes, the PM. It can also be used as an adverb, such as in pien to shita, kao tsuki, and in the expression. Yeah.
True.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
It means I'm sad, just a bit. Just a bit. Yes. It sounds funny, not serious at all. Yeah. That's true.
Okay.
But sometimes it's serious. It depends. Yeah.
Right.
You need to read that. Yeah. You need
like
to
that.
read. I see. Learn new things today.
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, but it's very interesting. This is really new one. This PA is a very new one, and I don't know how do I learn.
Right.
Everyone start using, and this face is like it shows the feeling, right?
Right.
So naturally, you start using.
Right.
That's
I
amazing.
I think what happens is you're just around it. I think like humans, people, we learn things pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
Right? So something happens, something new, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. Like I get that. Right?
Yeah.
That's perfect for this situation. Right?
Sure. Interesting.
Yeah.
Talk about the new words. It's very interesting. Maybe,
for sure.
Talk about. Okay. Thank you for your lesson.
Yeah. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
It was all over the place, but I think that's fine.
Sure.
Right.
すごい。Xylophone. So many random words.
Yeah. And then that's also one of the things, that's why for me, phonics is hard for adults to learn because so much of phonics is like this, where it's not always the same sound.
So you said like the with the sound. That is one of them.
Yes. Right? And when you're starting from the very bottom, right? When you're starting from kids, you have to start somewhere. So essentially what you do is you teach them this, then they get a year older, and then you go, this was wrong. You're like, this was wrong. Let me teach you the real pronunciation. Right? And the real pronunciation is, it depends. It depends on the word. It depends on your stress. It depends on where you're from. So that for me, phonics is not, like I'll talk about pronunciation, but phonics I want to stay away from.
Oh, really?
As far as like adult lessons go.
Some English, advertisement. Phonics is very important. If you get phonics, your pronunciation will kind of look like skyrocket.
I'm not gonna say they're lying. I don't think they're lying, but I would love to see the evidence for that, right? Because I'm not convinced learning, like sitting down and doing phonics for an hour is helpful. I think what's more helpful, frankly, is for you to go home, watch the TV show Friends,
Friends.
and just repeat after them.
Okay. I should do that. Yeah, I like the Friends, I should do that. I cannot sleep, man. I cannot stop watching.
Yeah, right? So you might as well learn from it and just repeat after it.
The linguistic. Yeah, it was in school. So that's funny.
Yeah.
But after a while, the rule changed because English makes no sense. You're a good student. I want to learn by watching Japanese Mr. Rogers, but they don't have that. Okay.
Oh,
Mr.
right.
Rogers, you know Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers. When I was looking how to block the scene, I looked up Mr. Rogers.
Oh, really?
He was
famous.
like Sesame Street.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But he died in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
He was very, very popular, very good, very clean, very like kids show, but very good. And now that they said that, I can't even think. I can't even think of what like a Japanese Mr. Rogers would be.
Mr. Rogers is very good. Johnny K-san, you know. I learned Japanese phrases for watching Japanese.
Yeah.
The Friends. Yeah, I like Friends.
Yeah, I swear, all the best pronunciations I've heard, all the best pronunciation I've heard from Japanese people, that's what they do.
Oh, really?
They watch Friends and they just repeat it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I will repeat. Sure.
Whatever, but also whatever your accent.
Yeah.
Whatever accent you want, that's what you watch. So if you want to have a British accent, watch British shows and repeat. Right? If you want Australian, watch Australian and repeat it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
ありがとうございます。
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。So, okay, we're gonna have a lunch だから。 So thank you for watching for my record. And I will try to start watch Friends. Hopefully I can stay the morning person.
Yeah.
Not stay all night.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone knows I will. Thank you. ありがとう。マイク先生でした。With the mic teacher, teacher Mike, Mike 先生。ありがとう。ということで、So tomorrow I will wake up early. 頑張ります。
頑張ります。
Today I woke up at 4 a.m.
That why?
Try to see the sunrise.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I did that in winter for
Yeah, winter is nice.
for when I was in Aso.
Oh yeah.
I stayed in Aso.
Oh nice.
And I woke up at 4:30.
Yeah.
And I went to the outside onsen.
おお。
And
お疲れ様でした。
and it was so cold, my hair froze.
Really?
I had ice from here up, from
Yeah.
like here up.
Really?
It was amazing. It was
Really?
absolutely amazing. Yeah,
So these are outdoor bus. アウト旅館。
it was very
頑
cool.
張ります。Thank you very much, 選手。ありがとうございます。So see you tomorrow, everyone. ジョニー・ケイさんも Thank you for coming. ありがとう。いいえ、100 and simply social issue is a way that didn't feel patronizing.
Patronizing.
What's patronizing?
It's like when someone talks down to you,
Yeah.
right? Remember when we were talking about virtue signaling,
Oh, what you're saying.
right? And it's like that's too much.
Yeah.
Like because if you talk too much
Yeah.
about those kinds of things, people shut it out.
Yeah.
Patronizing is similar.
Oh, yeah.
Patronizing is like me telling you you should do this because it's good for the world.
Oh,
Like, oh, you should be
oh, yeah.
like you shouldn't eat meat because it's bad for the environment.
Oh,
Right? It's taking an issue.
it's very seriously.
Yeah, you're taking it so seriously, but you're forcing it on other people in a way that you're not helping the issue, you're making them feel bad.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
You're,
sure.
you're talking down to them. You're making them
okay.
feel like you're trying. I don't even want to
Like
say
for
that.
the, if I am very, very, very focused on the saving, then to save the oh, お疲れ様です。Like to okay, after you use this room, you need to turn off the air conditioner and also the lights and you keep you went there. Okay, please turn off and
if you-
to focus.
Yeah.
To force to do it.
Yeah, and if you don't do it, you're a bad person, right? And that's the patronizing thing. Is it's like they don't. It's if you don't do the thing I say, you're a bad person, right?
Patronize.
Yeah, you want to kind of avoid that.
Yeah. Belittle someone.
Yeah,
Parents talks down on
yeah,
kids.
yeah. Belittle someone. That's a great way to say it.
Oh, you're talking down to the person
Yeah,
if you are
yeah.
smarter than they are. I
yeah.
see.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Yeah.
見くびろ。English で Japanese 見くびろ。おー、なるほどね。
Yeah.
Patronize. Okay.
Yeah.
No, don't. I want to do that. Patronize.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it doesn't help. It doesn't. It
No,
just
no.
it just makes people
Yeah, but
like build barriers,
sure.
right? Yeah.
And you can do by your own, you go all your own way, but not forced to do
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah. Do what's right for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
Cool.
In the last minute, thank you. Almost like mansplaining.
Yeah, kind of like mansplaining. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. It's in that realm. It's
Okay.
yeah. It's in the family.
ありがとうということで、やばい、I have another phone in a different place. Okay, thank you. またね。Hope I can sleep early tonight and enough sleep time and tomorrow see you tomorrow in the early morning. ということで、ありがとう。Thank you for watching the AFK stream and my lesson. ありがとう。My lesson. マイク先生のレッスン。
It's your lesson. I'm just here for it.
American how to eat rice to tanuki. That's patriotic. Eat rice to tanuki? American explaining how to eat rice to tanuki.
Yeah.
タヌキいたら楽なんだよ。タヌキさん、どんどん楽じゃない。タヌキさんでも、バイ、what a wonderful lesson. OK, バイ、ティーもつけてくれてありがとう。またね、タコ、if you can send someone, you can send, and if you want to send to the animal, you can send. If you don't need, you can, I will stop after, okay. Or if I find, you go ahead, and or I go ahead, okay. Anyway, see you. I will look at, but if you find earlier than me, you can just go, just send to some. Kidding. I'm terrible. She's a woman in Japan. I think she figures that by the. Tanuki-san, we can just. Okay. We're gonna stop. Okay. またね。
Wake up to the sunrise, that blue's calling my name. Timo Tomo's my guide in this town of fame. Steal